And welcome to SOUQ Sports. It's a beautiful Monday on this side. I hope it's still Monday where you are. I'm very sure it's Lagos, it's Nigeria, and it's Monday. Beautiful Monday, 12, I think. Yes, no, 1. Something between 12 and 1. Yes, it's sports, and we promise you a very beautiful, beautiful edition of your favorite program, of your best program. Is there any other sport on SOUQ Sports? On SOUQ News? Like somewhere in Nigeria? Okay, let's stay with what we have for now. We will take you and tell you what is going to happen in tennis. Juvi has his chief very close by, and he will get to predict who will win the first matches at Wimbledon. Then who's likely going to go with the millions? 4-point-something million. Guys, you need to play you some racket. Then he will also get to tell you what's happening at the Euros. Kelvin will tell us who has the magic, whose sport is really burning, and whose lead has been broken. Then also go to boxing and tell you who is making the loudest of the noises and who's been knocked down and who has no way at all. It's all about sports, and I am delighted to be part of that particular production today. My name is SOUQ, John Rogers SOUQ, and with me, like I always tell you in the last 2-3 months, the eligibles are in town. Bank dripping, handsomeness. Just queue up. Hey guys, queue up. And those that are going to Paris, we are still watching. Join me as I welcome to SOUQ Sports today, the eligibles. Guys, you're welcome to the show. You want to check? Well, I've not gotten to your league yet.
A beautiful Monday morning to you, my best people. Yes, you watching us right now, you are the best. You that have decided to watch us later, you are also the best. And you that have decided to give us your product to advertise, you are the best. It's SOUQ News and this is SOUQ Sports. Here we'll talk about the fun and the fun of sports. No, like I keep saying that there's good money when it comes to sport, as in good money. I said my humble self, Kevin Ojefia, your boy from the hood, and I'm glad that this is a beautiful Monday and let's talk about sports. But over to the most eligible.
Well, you know how it is. It gives me such an enormous pleasure. I'm your boy, Juvi. Juvi, always keeping his 100, all right? It's the first day of the month of July. And if you've not been making money and you don't know what the stock exchange is saying, hey, brother, man, know what the stock is saying, man, because the first half is done. Boys making the S&P 500 and all. I'm making money just like my friends. And I'm Juvi. No troubles on my... What we do right here is make money while we have fun. A rich man joke is always funny, sunny. Back to SOUQ, let's start what we've come here to do, man. We don't have all day, all right?
Before your rich man jokes become funny, he did not take us out last week. You owe.
Yeah. This is that day.
Okay. Good. So for those that don't understand, don't worry, we'll tell you later. We'll explain to you later. Yes, it's happening at Wimbledon. It's today, like July 1st, so happens to be the first day of the month. Today, Wimbledon kickstarts, and Carlos Alcaraz, he will be defending his title he won just a year ago, and he's playing at the center court. Yes, last year he beat 7-time champion Novak Djokovic in the last year's final. That was a game to watch. For those that were rooting for Djokovic at that particular point in time, there came very young Alcaraz, and people were saying, hey, don't worry, he will throw him by the wayside. And it never happened. And that was when the three musketeers started their retirement journey. Gradually. And for those that are wondering, don't worry, later this afternoon, Alcaraz will be on court and he will do justice on grass. So now let's get to ask ourselves questions. The young boys are all back. None of them is suffering injury. Everyone is preparing for Paris. And this happens to be the first, biggest, major open before Paris. Major money before Paris. Who do you think will take it? Yannick Sinner, Alcaraz, add more names.
Medvedev, and the rest.
Yeah. For a start like this, we can't just decide we can't really predict who is going to take it now because the young boys are
as out. It is now.
Yes, the young boys are out. They are all competitive. They are strong. They are smart. They just want to knock out every old man from the tournament. So it's going to be a battle between more of the younger ones. So, but for now, there's no way we're able to decide who we, because offset happens. It is sport.
Are you going to be the one to offset them?
You never can tell. You saw what happened in Formula One.
No.
Don't go there. Don't go. No.
Come on. I'm just saying it is sports. It is sports. So anything is.
So Formula One is what?
No, I'm saying
It's good to go.
everything. It is possible, but there's something that is very, very certain that the young guys are here to stay. This is their time. It is their time. So definitely.
If you're mentioning young right now, all these guys are young, Sina and the rest of them. They're all about contemporary, about the same age, apart from Djokovic, who seems to be
Father.
the old horse.
And he doesn't want to stay.
The old horse still wants to stay. But hey, apart from that, I think it's Rublev and the rest of them, Medvedev, Tsitsipas and Alcaraz and so they are the regular names. I'm not expecting so much of upsets because everybody had rested, everybody had some time to rest. So I'm not necessarily expecting any upset because everybody has got a something to prove here. Because if you
This is the big one.
this is the biggest where everybody comes.
This
You're
is
not
the big
hitting
one.
Wimbledon. I mean, how many of them are going to the Olympics?
Talk about the ladies. That is where I even have a fear. They are all set.
Yeah,
All the big ladies
I mean,
are all set.
everybody is back in form, and it's going to be a beautiful one. I want to just rest and allow the first day to start so that it will not look like I just predicted and I killed the whole fan.
No, come on, say something. Say
No,
something.
I don't want to go ahead yet.
Hold it. I support you. Hold it in. For those that want, let's get to see what's happening at golf. The Rockets Mortgage Classic that just ended. 1 week, and the guys are pocketing millions. Okay, sorry, we just chose the beautiful profession, but hey, we can ring the bell for them while we keep ringing the bell. Cam Davis, congratulations, he won the Rockets Mortgage Classic for the second time in 4 years. When I saw that, what came to my mind was I was calculating someone else's bank account. Now, I don't know what's happening in golf. Have you observed in the last 2 months, someone just gets to the last put, and I won't say mess up. Some things just happen.
Just a slight mistake, and you just lose everything.
Just the last put, things just
I
happen.
think it's a good one, and we must also let our viewer know that our own Peter Osaze or Shawanga, he's got some license right now, so we might be seeing him at the PGA if he's able to
He has to qualify first. Now, for those that were good fans of Akshay Bhatia, don't worry. It was just that last spot. And we were thinking he was just going to take it. But be it as it may, 18th hole failed him. And so congratulations to Davis. And this is the part I like, the prize money.
Yeah, that's what we do. It's about the money.
Is what?
It's about the money. I'm
Be
not talking about
specific.
LIV. I'm not talking about LIV now.
Oh, Jovi.
PGA is
Jovi, don't go there. No, for those that want that, the prize money, to be specific, is 1,656,000
in 6 days.
Well, if you're looking at it in 6 days.
Yes, I mean, the resultant effect in 6 days, whether you spend 20 years preparing, but in 6 days, you can get this.
I actually don't want to speak about the preparation part. So they prepared for this thing for long. So
Yeah, but man,
it's
in 6
basically
days.
you are reaping the reward of your labor.
Of your labor.
Yes, see, labor they've
They-
prepared, they've lost several times. So wow, but this money, man, for just 6 days.
You say for just even the labor right now, the minimum you don't even gotten it. Let's go to athletics. Athletics, want to say congratulations to Dina Asher-Smith. She won her 200 meters title at the UK trials, and she will be at the Olympics.
The Olympics is going to be very interesting. People are pulling out, and some 16-year-old boys are making history. Boys are breaking people's record. Michael Johnson's record was broken over the weekend.
Thanks to Noah.
Yes, and many more records will be broken. I mean, someone broke her own record, set a new world record, and so I can't just wait. Unfortunately, some people are just few days to go, and you're at the trial, the US trial, and you are developing. I mean, Achilles heels, you are having injury, village people are chasing people.
Okay. Talking about village people, let's focus. Let's focus. Now, for those that are wondering, Noah has set a new U.S. Olympic trial record by winning 200 meters in the time of 19 seconds, 0.53. That is good.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, mind you, the 26, he won the 100 meters trial.
Yeah.
That was last weekend. Now coming from behind to beat his rival Kenny. 0.6 seconds.
Man, that was very close.
It's almost all this, but I remember someone said something that a great deal of this stuff is not because even the last guy didn't run well. It's just those split second difference. Maybe for Usain Bolt, the difference is not split second, man. Some guys have gone ahead. And Noah seemed to have something similar to that. But hey, he's going to get a real challenge at the Olympics because everybody's coming. Ferdinand is coming from Kenya. I mean, guys are coming in from everywhere. The Jamaicans are not smiling as well. So the Canadians are not smiling. The Nigerian.
Okay. They're not smiling as well.
Do we have anybody to feed for the 200? I'm not sure.
200, 100.
Do we have?
They are running for other countries.
Okay.
Now let's keep going. Let's keep going and keep hoping that yes, we will have a very beautiful event. Now let's also move away from athletics and get to the next point of call, which happens to be guess. Okay, F1.
Yeah.
Banana. Yeah. This is where Kelvin wanted to go. Now let's make it clear. Mess this one.
Mercedes is no. Verstappen. Oh, he's Mercedes, man.
Just keep asking who is going to stop.
Man, in just a week.
My brother live
from Paris, from Barcelona, Australia, and
come on.
Verstappen.
Now for
Invincible is out. Indomitable is out. They are going
to for the Austria Grand Prix. Now, George won thanks to a crash. And it was not as if he won because he.
Sorry. They've always been crash.
He said,
"Did he win?"
Yes, he won.
That's
I mean, you could have said the same for the Euro. I mean, it was just a slip, one bicycle kick, and
they went for an extra 30 minutes. And they won.
Let's face the fact. Why do you think that rivalry between Verstappen and the McLaren driver? Why do you think they had to outdo each other and just 7 laps to go? Why take that kind of risk?
I mean, this game is a risk.
No, but this was just, if that accident did not happen, Mercedes won't even come close.
So we think, but right now it has happened. Mercedes has it. Hola, hola, hola. Another one.
Yeah, you know, some certain things just happen for your favor. Yes, it's just like nature working for you.
Yeah.
Nature. And you know, last week we were saying this thing, especially Juve was saying that, and Juve was saying that you can see these guys are getting close to Max, so definitely something can happen.
So what now happened? They now had a crash between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris. Now that particular collision was 100% avoidable. It could have even happened earlier on because they just kept at each other. Now for Max, he had a pit stop and lost time. That was what even made Norris to get close to him in the first place. Then he was trying to overtake him. Then this guy was not trying to allow him. Okay, but Max was penalized because that crash was his fault.
Okay.
And everything culminated to Mercedes having it after
That was the conclusion of the matter.
Every other thing.
That's the major thing.
Okay. It's okay. So that's the major thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
And they celebrated very well.
Okay. So congratulations to Mercedes. Now they get on the podium as the first winner, the first for this season.
Yeah.
That's good. And even with the crash, Max still came 5th.
Yeah, 5th.
I've noticed that was booted out, didn't complete the race. That was sad.
Yeah, it's part of it. I mean, accidents happen. Yeah.
Okay, if you say accidents happen, we keep going. We keep going. Now, for those that are pained, don't worry. There is another week. There is another Grand Prix. There is another location, and there is another city. And when we get there, we get to see what happens. Is Max going to lose another one? Well, we are not sure. We don't really know, but hey, we'll get to find out. Okay, now we are going to rely on Chike to be what's it called again? To be up to speed.
Yes,
Up to speed.
Good.
Yeah.
And avoid what is happening in boxing.
Yeah.
Because it takes it takes two. It takes two. Now let's get straight and tell you what's happening at darts. We talked about the World Championship where
The English are back.
the representation was not that bad. Luke Littler didn't make the cut because he's not been there for a while.
Let the young shall grow. We'll wait for it.
So the young should wait their time.
Yeah.
So okay, while the young they are waiting their time. They're not wasting it. Now for Luke Humphries and Michael Smith, they gave England the record-breaking 5th World Cup of darts title. That's the one that last in 2016, I guess.
Yeah.
That was some good 6 years ago. 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Yeah, eight years ago. So say congratulations to them. Yes, they beat the guys from Austria 10-6. And that was Humphries' first time at the World Cup.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
I remember when they were talking about the list, the lineup for the guys to go, and we were not really sure about a great deal. But hey, I mean, it's a good one. But they're having a World Cup. What are they doing? That.
You're asking what they're doing.
You see it now.
Like sport, but man,
Doesn't look
like
like
there is
what you
money to
think.
it. But you can make almost anything sport.
Definitely.
Yes, I mean it's just sponsorship and interest, and people
In as
keep
much as
at
you
it
have.
hearing
Yeah.
Viewership,
viewership.
numbers,
Yeah, and you keep it like it's a
Exposure.
tradition.
Exposure. Yeah.
and things work.
Yeah.
Now let's get to UFC. For those that are wondering, there's this certain guy that who happened to be a champion at one particular point in time, and he was supposed to fight somebody whose name starts with Alex, and he withdrew.
Pere.
That is the Alex.
Yeah. Alex right now, I mean, I remember before this fight, I mean, there was a whole talk about this guy, they use juju. That was how he said it. Like, you use jazz, like, overly spiritual. There's something about it. And he's going to knock his block off. But unfortunately, you cannot last more than 2 rounds, right?
Since the guy that we don't want to call his name that chickened out of the fight didn't fight, then came Jiri Prochazka with all the noise. I was wondering, he is really going to do Alex some good justice.
Yeah, we hope so too.
We did. Only for this fight to start, and second round, 13 seconds into the second round,
Alexander. Well calculated.
there was a kick somewhere and things went haywire.
Yeah, it's just for those who don't remember, this same Pereira took out our own, Israel. But thank God Israel came back. I mean, that was it, man. And he told his child. I mean, he did the killer move, and I was very happy that at least Israel was able to do that. But Pereira seemed to be consistent, and he's saying before he retires, he feels like let him just do this thing and just finish it once and knock off anybody. And I'm happy for him, but I want someone to knock his block off as well.
Okay, now in this particular at his weight category, why is my tongue slipping? He's got 11 fights and 2 defeats. Not bad. And now he has beaten. Now this is where the issue is. Now Prochazka has more fights at this weight category. He has 30 fights, 5 defeats.
Techniques. Alex has got some. I mean, I think the name escapes me right now. The guy said this guy put him to sleep. There's a way you put people to sleep.
Before they touch the canvas.
Put him to sleep. He only realized that he came back during the fight. Like, there's a way he puts you to sleep. There's some kick that could put you to sleep. I think we should take a lesson in this thing.
No, I think
Probably you walk down the street of Oshodi. Just put people to sleep.
I think Alex was more calculative when he started the second round. He was more calculative and more observant. So because before he did the kick, Prochenka did his own also, which he actually blocked. Then he just marked him directly. I know when you mark your opponent, when he falls on the ground, you don't relax. You just attack immediately, and that was what.
No, I blame the referee. By the time the guy dropped on the ground, the referee should have stopped that fight.
Come on, no, but the guy has not really accepted the fight.
He dropped on the ground. It was he was unconscious already.
Yeah,
It was the adrenaline in him that was raising the hand. Did you observe that when the referee separated them, the guy was fighting himself
on the ground?
I mean,
yes,
the fight ended. I mean, some kicks and
not just some kicks. The particular part you kick in a man's body.
Yeah, I mean, these things are part of these things.
Wow.
The head.
Yeah.
You must. And some parts you don't hit.
You don't.
You don't go below the belt and
and
you
the
hit
back
someone.
of the head.
You
don't go
try
there.
that.
I felt for him. I felt for him.
But he got some money for
his
this.
brain. At that particular point in time, his brain was locked, but the brain was still functioning. But the brain didn't know how it was functioning.
Yeah, I
So
think.
imagine you fighting yourself.
I'm very sure at that time his spirit has already left the body. Just stand by the side of the ring, just watching the body. Because man,
No.
Alex,
I think
but we all know that Alex is actually the brutal type.
he's not the most bloodiest, but hey, John Jones. They retired. There are many of them, but hey, it's his season, and we wish Pocho quick recovery. There are more fights. At least you got some money. Take care of yourself and come back to fight. We want to see you do more fights. Yeah, I want to see you do more fights.
I want to see him do more fight. I want to see him get beaten the more. Okay, now for those that are wondering, now let's get to boxing. This is like the last part of the beating. They will get beaten. Now, for those that are wondering, Nico Ali Walsh, who happens to be Muhammad Ali's grandchild, he turned down an offer to fight Jake Paul. A lot of Jake Paul's fights are advertorial, major league promotions, just to get the money down to his product.
Yeah.
But yeah, he turned down the fight against Jake Paul, and he had a fight with Sona Akale. That was on Saturday, and most people did not observe that he had a broken shoulder, he had a dislocated shoulder, and he still saw that fight through, beating the opponent. What was going through in his mind? You die here today.
Yeah.
And the name alone, the name from his granddad. The name has this burden already, so you just have to deliver. You have to deliver.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to the young man with a broken shoulder, still win a fight. Come on.
And the fact that he had to turn down some money. We're not saying 50,000 naira, no.
But
Some millions, tempting money.
Are you talking about the case of Jake?
Yes, he said he can't. It's below. He's a professional.
This guy, I see Jake Paul as a YouTuber.
Jake Paul
and his elder brother.
What?
He has an elder brother who is in WWE.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, the two Pauls.
Jake Paul is he's not just a YouTuber. His promotions are for his business, other business franchise.
Yeah.
So you see,
and they are doing very well.
But probably should take on Floyd Mayweather. After this beating, Floyd was flawed. Floyd was flawed, and probably you could take on Jake Paul and they make some money because Floyd is about the money, man, and he makes so much noise about being undefeated and.
No, his real boxing days are over.
But he's all out there, man, making some money.
He's just making money, but the real active boxing days, professional boxing days are over.
Okay, I agree. I agree, yeah.
Good. We are heading straight to sport business, and I'm sitting. And I'm telling you that RTVE, they have negotiated the Paralympics right deal in Spain. Now, this didn't come out right earlier on. Now, they have come to say that they have a significant, important saving. Now, they've had issues with a very lengthy negotiation with Enjoy Television, and that was after coming from under public pressure. People have been, not just people invested in the business have not been happy with how the business is being run, and we will keep our eyes open and get to see to what extent is this profit going to profit everybody. And the broadcast itself is going to make everybody happy. It's all about beyond profit. What is social service like? So, hey, we'll keep you informed and tell you what's happening. Now, let's keep going now. We have 2.1 million first season subscriber target for League One's Muted D2C channel. Now, that has been questioned also. We are bringing you issues that have been happening with businesses up and down. That's the question of one of France's most experienced sports rights executive. Now, while the League's own club have cast doubt on the viability of that proposal, several people have also come to say the numbers you are pushing out, how right are they? So when you come to tell us that your music gave us 100 million streams, put the money down on paper. Let's say that the 100 million streams can translate to money. So if you're telling us you have 1 million point subscribers in 4 months, let us see what the monetary value is. That is what we call accountability. So people can look at sports and look at business and say, yes, let's get into it because...
Well, who determines how much each stream? How much goes to the platform? How much goes to the artist? And how much goes to any third investors and all that?
Well, they have to sit down and determine that among themselves.
Because,
but for the numbers, let us know that. Let's be sure that the numbers are correct.
So that means there seems to be inflation of data.
Whether you are inflating or deflating.
So artists,
I don't know if you understand. If you inflate, that means maybe you want to increase public perception. If you deflate, that means you're trying to hide money.
So how much is each streaming tax? I mean, how much is it worth, and how much tax are they paying tax or?
How much is it what?
Yeah.
Can we take an example?
Yeah, like
remember when there was a fight between one SOUQ and one Fury?
Yeah.
£29.9
per
stream.
29
per view.
Per view, pay per view.
And let's say 50-something million people watch.
But that was in Musica. We're talking of.
It all boils
down to the same thing.
No, music is quite like a download sort of a stream. Or fight takes longer time.
For I just use music as an example.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
But this is sports streaming. So the numbers are there. So if you see these numbers, then show me the money.
Even in music, there are some platform where you don't really download. You play online from there. And people do it most of the time.
And so who gets the money?
That is where the issue.
How much do we get?
I think the artist or the
how much is it? How much is it? How much that is the real issue now?
And so I think that's what they are saying, working on. That's what they are trying to figure out.
Are they working on it? I hope they are working on it, man. Because I want to get my song out. If Portable could be doing it, hey, what stops me from getting my song out there?
Can I get water? Okay, we look forward to that. Yes, the National Football League have said it will contest the verdict of a class action lawsuit that has ordered the league to pay 4.8 billion to subscribers of the league domestic out-of-market broadcast package. This is what we are still talking about. Now you see, everybody wants a bite of the cake.
Yeah. If you make so much, the NFL makes so much, they should be able to pay people, man. Those who invest, I mean,
a bite of the cake.
Us, man. But that money is good. 4.1 billions of dollars.
Yes,
and I like a system where a place where, well, not like the system is perfect, but it seems to be working a class action. How many countries would you take class action against an establishment? And
4.8 billion or 4.6 billion. Hope you know it's more than the budget of some certain African countries.
No, you join the countries.
And get the money, eh? Juve, be nice. Okay, let's go to what's happening. Germany and France, two of the pre-tournament favorites for UEFA Euro 2024, are generating the most commercial income from major sponsors at this summer tournament, with nothing separating the two national associations in aggregate income from training kit related sponsors. Guys, can you hear that? Training kit related. These are things that when we get to see, we just ask ourselves, who did we offend in this part of the continent?
Well, I don't understand. We're not the first set of people talking about this, but over the years, we are giving out, sorry to say, we are giving the part of our I don't want to say it. Let me not even say it because I might cause a little trouble. Like we've given a part of our brain that thinks to other people to do the thinking, while we just consume every other thing they do and bring down to us. Because man, if other nations could make it work, if Rwanda can make stuff work, if Kenya can make some things work, Nigeria, we're big, man. We're big time. We should make some things work. And our sports shouldn't be here. We're talking of 3SC in 1970-something, 3SC in 1980-something. What's up with us, man?
Come back to us.
Yeah. I mean, 2024 with our league.
Are we 2024 yet?
160-something million naira for the league.
For what?
For the league.
To do what?
That was what they got. I said, to cut the grass. Is that what you're paying them for? Man, that's what we're saying, man. Let's get things done properly and let the money. I mean, it's.
Okay, let's keep going in sports business, and we've been seeing those that want part of the cake and what the cake is generating, and those that are really invested and sharing the cake among themselves. Now, for those that are wondering, US College Big East Conference announced new 6 years domestic media rights agreement with Fox News, NBC Sports, and TNT Sports. For those that are wondering, college sports is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Outside Africa.
And these people are not going to take their legs off the neck of college sports.
Yeah,
guys.
Don't we have something similar like that in Nigeria?
Come again.
Wafuga or something. What is it called now?
Wafu, West Africa University.
There is a West Africa. There's the Nuga Games.
Okay.
How much?
It's not even monetized in the first place.
It's not monetized, and
it's not even professional in the first place.
So
let's not talk. Let's just get
a lot of work to do. A lot.
You said
we have a lot to do.
Okay, when we're talking about a lot, let's not dampen your spirit and make it look like all is gloom. We are here and we will change it. SOUQ News is here. We're all about positive programming. Let's ask ourselves what's happening at the Euros. Let's get to football. Kelvin Ojefia, yes. What is happening at the Euros?
Round of 16, it is going well. For those that stayed, it is going well. For those that left, they did well. Starting from the game of Italy and Switzerland. Now, I said it last week Friday that if
I'll give you that. You said it, man. That was the last performance.
Because when
sorry, I've never seen a useless team like this one. Switzerland.
Can you calm down? Hello, calm down.
Wasn't a team.
Calm down. Can I ask a question? Did you put your money on Italy?
This Italia, Francesco. I've got the Baresi. I've got the Maldini. The last time Bonucci was here. That was last time ago. But what's up with these guys, man? They're struggling. They're just walking.
Old age.
Those guys were young boys.
They were young boys. I saw their first game, and I said this. These guys were not playing like they are defending champions.
Italians.
I was expecting something better. I saw their first game. I saw their second game.
England was playing way better. England.
So their second game, and you know this, the Switzerland guys.
Who is in the quarterfinals?
Let's do it forward. The
round of 16 is still going on.
Switzerland, Italy. Who is in the quarterfinals?
Switzerland.
I mean, the second goal just
let Italy go. Let them go.
It's painful.
The second goal even came in 27 seconds into the second half.
The guy just gave the ball away. He gave the ball away. And the guy was just too free. Italian back was not holding anything. The Italians, you know them. I mean, that wall, for you to break it.
Come on, the team was just too easy for them to...
Like Switzerland.
You see, the Holy Book said the Italians you see today.
Not the Italians.
You shall see them no more. So
then secondly, the game between Denmark and Germany, I would say
VAR.
Yeah. I think there are some errors that was, for me, my own view, I was actually made that led to Denmark first goal. Though Denmark had some good chances because to a very great extent, a lot of persons were really expecting Denmark to play the way they played. Their last meeting with the German guys was actually, I think it was a draw. So no one was expecting, and the way the Germany started this tournament, they started very, very hard. 5-1 on their first game, and second game they won 2-0, just like that. So people were expecting more, but the Danes played as if they played as a team. They played collaboratively. They weren't able to convert their chances. Then for the goal, there was a disallowed goal for the Denmark, and the second one. What happened? It was a penalty. No, it was a penalty, but I feel it was just too weak. The touch was just too weak.
It was too easy
for the ref to award that.
So do you think it was home pressure, home advantage?
I think it was home advantage. I feel it was a home advantage. And
who's gone? Who is staying? Who's gone? Who is staying?
Germany hosted the tournament. So
Denmark is gone.
Denmark is there.
So Denmark should go home in peace.
They should just. But it was a painful one though.
Okay. England.
I think this is actually the interesting one so far.
Oh, interesting.
It is an interesting one.
Someone said, well, at least for now, the pressure is up, but even the English boys are not the ones that have played before are not expecting so much. Like, you just feel this team is not cohesive, like you would have thought with the array of stars like they've got in a very long time. They've not had stars like this all put together, but the performance compared to the names.
I don't know why it was difficult for them to break through the defense of these guys of Slovakia.
These guys were better players.
No.
As a team.
If you check the game, the English team has more possession. They had the ball better, but they not just
possession does not win games.
I think one thing that worked for Southgate yesterday, was he has a very good bench.
Possession does not win games,
but it helps because that was how they actually pressured them and they actually got their first goal. It was more pressure. They keep pressuring them and they got their first goal.
At what point?
Who cares?
No, at what point? No. I hope they keep it up, and I hope they don't meet their water.
How come we are coming to see Germany meet Spain?
Man, you don't want to end the tournament before the tournament ends, man. Because those are about the strongest team so far.
Yeah, the most.
And they are meeting in quarterfinals.
It's a bloody one.
Okay. Why we look at that?
That would be the final. That would be the final before the final.
Because the Spanish Spanish team, yes, they are good with balls, but the Germans could also knock balls from afar. And once they score, they might lock the defense.
And they have one of the best defense so far in this.
And so they might lock that defense. And when they lock that defense, they will just put, and they're quite tall.
Say they have one of the best defense. The Spanish have one of the best strikers.
Yes. So they can switch. All they need to do is just switch the pattern of play that day and say, okay, all we need is just one goal or two goals, and you stress these boys out.
Against the Spanish.
They will.
Okay, let's.
I doubt that. I think the Spanish had to break the German Federation rule of fielding less than 18-year-old players at past 11 yesterday. And they said, damn the consequences, we'll pay the fine. So those 17, 18, 22, 23-year-old, they will tire out. They won't tire out.
And
the bench is also very good.
Very, very good.
Both sides are the...
Very, very good.
It's like we're having the finals before the finals.
That's what I said.
Because both sides could pull up a surprise.
True.
I doubt Germany will fold their hands and watch Spain do all the play.
No, it won't happen.
All they need is just one goal, and I know the Spaniards, yes, they might want to score or they think they can outscore anything. But it might be different this time. Remember, we knocked Spain in 98, right?
No, that was 98 now.
Man, remember, I'm saying it today. Mark my word. Anybody could be knocked out.
So if
no, I'm not talking of England.
No.
We're talking of football playing nations. We're not talking of.
Okay. While you go that route, let's get to what to see. Let's see what rumor is saying. Now, rumor has it that Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, and West Ham are all interested in 20-year-old Italy defender Riccardo Calafiori. Do you think this is possible? Pricing the guy at £40 million? Or it's just a rumor? Let's just leave it at that.
That's why I said it's a rumor. Well, I think it's possible. It's possible for that amount. It's possible. But how was it last season?
He has to be hot for them to come this way. It's just one season. One season.
But
Goodness.
you know, as it stands, every club is actually desperate to build a very solid team because of Manchester City. Everyone wants to build that solid defense. So
It's not the defense. People are not building defense. They just want a very good bench. Because City has two teams in one
yes,
with a bench.
with a bench. The two teams in one. True. So everybody just needed to.
But even City, well, I think in 2012 or thereabout, we're telling some guys that Barca will hit a point where they'll become just like every other team. So if City also doesn't have a strong academy that will produce this caliber of players, it's just a matter of time. They become history.
But the academy is not bad. They have.
It's not as good as Arsenal's.
Yes, but because they've not depended on the academy for a long
time.
So they will be doing the buying and buying, and I hope that can sustain them.
One thing they do too, one thing they also do, they buy the academy players young.
Yeah,
they might not trade from the younger age,
which
but they buy from 16
years. Right now. Every other major club seems to be ripping them early. You go to River Plate, you bring them from Corinthians, you bring them, you come to Wanya from Rangers, from Ashanti Kotoko, you bring them. I mean, it's a good one.
Okay, let's get to see what also has been happening in the rumors. Now, a number of Barcelona directors, they are not very convinced about the merit of signing Spain's 2024 star Nico Williams from Atletico Bilbao. If I am Barcelona, I will sign him.
You will sign him
without thinking.
The boy has proven, the young man has proven himself in the Euro. He's actually very tough. You can't. He goes one-on-one on players. Is there? So every club needs a player like that who see a defender and wants to go into him, wants to dribble, wants to take him out. So at the time, Liverpool
he's not selfish.
He's not selfish. Yeah. Make passes. He has a lot of assists as well. It's a good player, so it's going to be a good signing for. I don't know why they are not still convinced. What do they actually want? I don't know why they are not still convinced yet.
Okay, why they are not convinced and why I don't understand what is happening around. Now let's get to the last bit of the rumor has it. Rumor has it that Brighton have been left frustrated after Chelsea agreed a deal to sign midfielder Dewsbury-Hall, 25, from Leicester. Now, this is one thing that we don't understand yet. Guy is going on medical. Will Chelsea leave Leicester alone?
I don't even understand this.
What has Leicester done to them?
It's why is Leicester selling off everything that brought them this far? I mean, that is the real question. You come to this place and you're selling almost everything you've got. It's not like you've got a strong academy that you're pulling people from.
For a backup.
I don't understand. I understand it's about the profits, it's business. But
they are coming back to Premiership.
They are here already now.
Yeah. I hope they'll be able to stay with the caliber if Everton is struggling and even other teams that have been there for a while, and you're just coming, you're selling off your good hands and heads and legs.
The same people that brought you to the English league. Yeah.
Coach gone, midfielder gone, strikers gone. Okay, we'll get to see what is left by. It's just a month away.
Yeah.
Or less than a month.
2 days away.
A month.
It's just
once we hit Paris. Hit Paris, what?
Days.
Yeah.
Okay. We want to say thank you very much for hanging in there. Thank you very much for being part of SOUQ Sports Day, and thank you very much for also spreading those rumors. For those that will turn out to be true, we'll get to see. For those that are still interested in Isak, we'll get to see whether it's going to go or it's not going to go. But hey, all the same, my name is SOUQ, John Roger SOUQ. We will do this again on Wednesday. Remember, be your brother's keeper. Bye.
I still remember humble self, Kevin fan, and I'm glad that it's a beautiful Monday. And guys, do not forget that Belgium is taking on France today. Anything can actually happen by 5. And Portugal is also taking on Georgia, which is going to be, I feel, it's going to be an easy one for them. I feel, it's not going to be like that. I feel it's going to be an easy one for them. And it's going to be an easy one for them, I feel. So, lastly, now money what you never get, now be big money. But what you don't get, don't turn small money. Have a wonderful day, my guys.
All right, you know how it is. Ever blazing. Stay out of trouble, man. A rich man's joke is always funny. Sunny money is honey. Make some money while you're having fun. Stay out of trouble. Anything illegitimate, mark me out of it, man. I'm your boy Juvie. Love you. Take me away. All right.